Salute, salute. Thanks for joining us here at Urban Matters BMG. We're coming to you live from Urban Matters Black Media Group Studios. Dr. Juice Radio in the building. I'm your gracious host, Dr. Juice. I got my family in the building with me, Frank Nitty. Frank, tell them what you repping. What's your area code?
Trump, man, 718, man, all by way of California. You know what I'm saying? 714,
Yes,
718
sir.
714, man.
Cali in the building, West Coast. When we got my boy Shike Waller. Shike Waller. Tell them where
Yes,
you
sir.
repping,
Yes,
fam.
sir. Salute, salute, baby. Yeah, I'm tapping in, man. Tapping in from the 469, baby. 469. That's the DFW. You know what I'm talking about?
Texas,
The
boy.
Gritty South.
The Lexus stretches from Long Beach to Texas. Yes, sir. Salute to them brothers, man. We finna run it. Urban Matters BMG. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we in the building again. Y'all, let's make it happen. We got Shike Waller in the building. And my family, Frank Nitty, salute to this brother. We just linking up here at Urban Matters BMG. And I'm gonna start it out like this, man. I gotta just go ahead and set the tone because we're trying to get a message across to our indigenous brothers and sisters here in America and Afro people. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I have to be very careful with what type of terms we use to identify ourselves because I'm gonna just keep it 100 with you, man. I think that they trying to take our heritage, man, and take our land because we got one. I think we got one last push to reclaim America to the indigenous people who built it, who designed it, and who developed it. So listen, and we still the number one go to right now. Everybody want to be us. Everybody, but soon as we start raising our flags, and we start waving our flags like we trying to be, proud indigenous people of America, the copper color people that Christopher Columbus said that he saw when he first got here, because he was just a visitor. He wasn't a discover. Yeah, they want to say he discovered it. That's a whole nother show, man. I'm gonna let this rock right here, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this, bro.
All Africans back to Africa. So you telling me that the richest country in the world could not afford, after all of that free labor in those concentration camps, could not afford to send the so-called Africans back to Africa? Yes, my people, America could afford to send the so-called Africans back to Africa, but we're not African. You better believe, as much as they act like they don't like that we are here, that if we were from another country, they would have sent us there long ago. My people, if black people in America were from Africa, they would have created ICE 200 years ago and would have successively deported each and every last one of us. But they can't because we're not from Africa. If black people in America were from any other country in the world, they would have deported us long ago. My people, we are from right here in America.
Did y'all hear that?
Yep.
I can rewind it now. If the brother wasn't clear, y'all give me some feedback on that video clip right there, man. What y'all think about what the brother's saying? And I had to think about it. That's kind of like what kind of gave me the inspiration for this show, man. I was like, yo, man, he just said some big shit.
You build prisons. That's what that is. That's how you take care of us. You build prisons. That's how that works.
And we still have not figured that out yet, bro, that we'll stop.
Yeah. The prison industrial complex. See what I'm saying? You feed that real good, real good. And certain
Yeah,
brothers,
we're stock, man. We're still chattel. We're still in chattel slavery.
facts. Even
You
working for
are a
somebody else.
commodity. You're a commodity,
Even working for
family.
somebody else. It's all that, work, making somebody in an American dream, building up somebody else's wealth while, you have no wealth. And I'm not even just talking about, some money in the bank, because that's not wealth. I'm talking about stuff that depreciates the value. You see what I'm saying? Appreciates the value. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Land and properties and heirs, heirlooms and jewelry, stuff like that. That's gold. That's wealth. You see what I'm saying? Not no money. That's why it's called currency, because you currently use it so much, and plus, it's basically electricity. It's electric. See what I'm saying? Currency.
Absolutely. It's exactly. It's grounded. It comes out of the ground. And that's going to be another topic here at Urban Matters BMG. We're going to start discussing the ramifications of global economics. And we're going to make sure that our family understands, like the brother just said, the way that the currencies move. Currency is a movement. It's something it's in action. It's taking place. And while we're around here worried about, goofball shit, like, gender awareness, that's a whole nother show too. Man, I'm listening. Shike, boy, we got a lot to talk about, man. We got a lot to talk about. We said we was going to also bring up this show. We're going to talk about these domestic terrorists that keep shooting up innocent people in America, and why they won't label these people as domestic terrorists instead of always trying to go to the narrative of they have mental instabilities or mental health issues. Why? Why can't we just say it is what it is? It's domestic terrorism, and I salute you, brothers, because of just cultural awareness, and it's just like that whole thing with the Charlie Kirk thing. They mad at black folks because we letting everybody hold their own nuts. They mad at the American folks, the indigenous Americans, because we letting people hold their own nuts. And we starting to say, you know what, FBA delineation. We trying to say, hey man, we're a whole nother people, man. Y'all can't just keep lumping us into the one big Negro category. You feel me? And so, listen, I'm from Florida, so I see it all day long. You feel me? But I'm gonna tell you, why haven't ICE deported us 200 years ago, like the brothers say? If we was truly Africans, and that was our identity, and that's how they would have been sent us back. But for one thing, like the brother just said, Nitty just said, they're not gonna. We was that cabbage here in America. You know what I'm saying? We were that cabbage. They're not gonna mess their money up, send us back to Africa and mess their money up. And right now today, we still the number one consumer in America. We used to produce stuff, but I got a good brother of mine, a professor out of Atlanta. He always say, Juice, he say, we traded integration for ownership. For ownership, we gave up ownership for integration. We had more.
Man,
We had more when we was in slavery, or when they say we was enslaved. But listen, everybody in America wasn't a slave. The ones
fact.
that like you and me, everybody was not a slave. All right, bro, y'all go ahead, man. I'll talk your head off. Salute, Jack Slice in the building here in the comment section. Salute to you, good brother. Come on and chop us up and grace us with some of that fire game. And we're trying to inform the people and give them a new. And these YN and the young generations and the millennials, man, they listening. They listening to this new delineation, this new black media movement here, especially at Urban Matters. I know. Listen, I got a lot of ghost watchers, fellas. We might have some trolls pop up tonight, so They be out there listening. You feel what I'm saying? They out there listening, man. They ghost watchers. Them my best fans. The ghost watchers, bro. They my biggest fan. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Man,
old niggas and shit. You know that bitches who just been a hater since day one. So salute, bro. Y'all give me some feedback on this though,
that's
bro.
another thing. You said that's another thing. The baby boomers, man, they dropped the ball. Baby boomers dropped the ball on a couple of different things. You see what I'm saying? So,
Yes,
and
sir.
then the thing, and they made it try to where we relied on the American structure. You see what I'm saying? And then basically the American educational system. Because now, if you notice, these boomers and the oldest people still saying that same thing today. As long as you get an education, which is not true. Education in what though? You see what I'm saying? And
Yes, sir.
none of these, a lot of these people, you see what I'm saying? A lot of them dropped the ball because they didn't really push the trades. Like my pop pushed the trades. You see what I'm saying? Was telling me about the trades. A lot of these other people were not pushing that, and they pushed us to integrate. But see, they push you to integrate without getting any rights. You see what I'm saying? So that's
Yes,
the
sir.
trick bag. So the Civil Rights Act is the act that has to be it has to be reclassified every 25 years. You see what I'm saying? So
Yes,
that's
sir.
another thing. The act, you know what I mean? And the act was on us. The joke was on us. You see what I'm saying? See,
Yes,
that's
sir.
another thing. They got us to integrate for really not no tangible reasons. You see what I'm saying? So I could, take a piss by a white guy in the stall next to me. That's ridiculous. You see what I'm saying? So I could sit in a lunch counter by somebody that, right next to somebody that hates me. I mean, and see that right there showed too. A lot of us start to go to Macy's and the big, and got away from the mom and pop shops and going to Macy's and these big Montgomery Wards and Woodwards and all these other places and stuff, and start spending our money outside of the community versus when we were segregated, spending money in the community. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And it got to the point where we got so comfortable with it, so complacent with it. You see what I'm saying? To where
Yes, sir.
now we go and we make excuses to not spend with our people. You see what I'm saying? And it's always that
Wow.
same excuse, coast to coast, from New York to California. It's the same excuse. Oh man, black people be overcharging. Oh man, I can get this from the Korean for this price. Man, what you talking about? That's too much. And you know what I'm saying? It's really though. A lot of times too, if quote unquote it is too much, you gotta look at it like this. We don't have the distribution like these people have, the manufacturing like these people
Yeah.
have.
But not just that, bro. They're going to spend $5,000 on a Louis, like you said.
Oh, so is it about distribution when they do that? That's a good point.
Is it about the price of things? Is it about, oh,
Right.
well, that's too expensive? But soon as we have to charge
Right.
you a price of business so that our business can stay alive, it's like me, bro. I'm a business owner, right? I've been a business owner since 2013, and I could charge them a price, and they'll ask me 1,000 questions about the price. But them folks will charge them a price, and it's like they excited about it. Oh, it's like, oh, I'm gonna give you a tip too.
Right.
I'm like, what? He just gave you the same service that I give.
There's a lot of self-hatred.
I'm
And
talking
that's
about,
why,
bro. I put on the uniform, everything. I got a shirt on now. This is my uniform. I'm like, for real?
and I think that's why there's no community, and then it's like more of like neighborhoods and dwellings because, in the community, at least, what I'm saying, you occupy and you're going to own residences and places and spaces and occupy in
Yes,
that community. Plus, you're going to own businesses and other, you see what I'm saying, establishments in that community. So that's another thing. You see what I'm saying? We live in neighborhoods and dwellings right now. You see what I'm saying? That's what
correct,
it's all about right now. And,
correct.
they know it. They know it. That's another thing. That's why there's no profile for these shooters. That's why the conditioning is so real. The conditioning, will always stay like that. And now you got them talking about a war. See, it's a problem reaction solution on Hungarian dialect. They give you the problem, right? You react a certain way, which is the way that they want you to react, and way 80% of people react because people have a hive mind. And then the solution that they give you. You see what I'm saying? Like we've seen, 2020 with the candy bar Rona shot. You see what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
Same thing with that. It's
Yes,
nothing
sir.
different. Each president comes in to mess up and to take rights from you, not to give you. You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
Each
sir.
person shows you, each president comes in and shows you and wipes their butt with the Constitution and shows you that the Constitution been null and void. You see what I'm saying? These people are showing you that. I don't need, as a matter of fact, I don't need nobody to tell me. Just like when I'm dealing with a woman, I don't need you to tell me. I'm going to go by your actions. You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
These
sir.
people are playing chess. We are playing checkers. You see what I'm saying? We're trying to
and
catch up.
playing a horrible game of checkers as well.
My bad. As a matter of fact, we're playing Connect Four. We're not even playing. You see what I'm saying? So we really got P's and Q's. See, P's and Q's, all that was is just abbreviation terms for pints and quarts when the prohibition time came. You see what I'm saying?
Sir.
And that's another point I'm bringing up. They want to talk about taking away exhibits and stuff like that in museums and monuments. Okay, we could do that, no problem. Take away Al Capone exhibit, take away Babyface Nelson's exhibit, take away all their exhibits then, if that's the case. So you mean to tell me you want to criminalize us and put criminal anality on us 24/7, 365 days a year, but meanwhile you want to put exhibits and romanticize and fantasize and literally have a show called Dexter, literally about a serial psychopath killer.
Wow.
Right. So I mean, what do we? And we put it on Hulu and Netflix so everybody can see it. My bad. And you make a series because there was multiple movies. Now you make a series about it. So I mean, they put the Jeffrey Dahmer's, which I didn't watch. Put that. It wasn't even a documentary. It was like a little movie. They put that on Netflix, right? They're romanticizing and fantasizing and romanticizing these capital murder killers. I'm just gonna say it how it is. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. But meanwhile, you got one black person, so-called black person, do something, then it's the whole community, right? Which we don't even have communities anymore, which is the whole community, right? It's the whole culture, right? Oh, culture. When a white person do something, it's the lone gunman. Oh, he was bullied. Oh, it's just one person. Oh my God.
Exactly. And that's what we're going to bring up. We're going to talk about that in the second segment of the show. Okay, we're going to let you follow up with that, bro, because that's how I started the show out, Shaq. Right? Shaq, do you want to kind of give us some feedback on this whole lone shooter, lone wolf narrative that the mainstream media, let's just let it be known, the mainstream media is the one that's really like standing 10 toes down on a lot of these narratives when they come out. And our folks, that's why I love this black media channel we have right here at Urban Matters Black Media Group, because we can control our own narratives. And so, bro, that's part of the colonization, the mental colonization that a lot of our folks are under. If they don't really hear it from CNN, or if they don't hear it from MSNBC, if they don't hear it from one of these mainstream, I call it white media, that's what it is, because that's who they're benefiting, and that's who they identify as, and that's who they speak for. They don't really speak for you, my fellow Indigenous Americans here in America. They don't really care about like your heritage. They use civil rights, like the brother was just saying. They use that as a Jedi mind trick to make you think that, oh, we the new abolitionists, we the modern abolitionist movement, and we're going to fight racism, when it is in fact the Democrats, the ones that you vote for, were the creators of the KKK. They were the ones that denied civil rights and filibuster against civil rights. This was just in the 60s now. Come on, that's not that long ago. The whole Martin Luther King, that was not that long ago when he went to what's his name? The guy after Kennedy who got killed. What is his name? Lyndon B. Johnson. Lyndon B. Johnson said, man, listen, I'm going to sign this. I'm going to go ahead and sign this bill, because I know if I sign this bill, even though I'm a Southern segregationist, I'm going to have these Negroes voting Democrat for the next 200 years. And I'll be damned if that ain't what's going on right now. Huh? Let me play something real quick for y'all fellas to kind of back up what we're saying about why delineation is so important, and that we got to start identifying our true cultural heritage here in America. We got to start doing it, man. We got to do it. Let me see if I got it here. Here we go.
Ever common interests.
Hey, are you Catholic?
Catholic? No. I'm Lutheran. My uncle's a minister.
Stan says his uncle's a minister. He's called, a rabbi.
I go to Seventh-day Adventist, but I'm not of any religion, really.
I'm Catholic, that's all I know.
And after they got into bed, I overheard something else.
Hey, Sandy, what nationality are you?
Me? I'm Polish. What nationality are you?
Italian, I mean half Italian. Hey, what's your name?
Elaine.
Yeah, I remember. You told us this afternoon. What nationality are you?
Negro?
What nationality are you? I know you're a nigger, you dope. Nobody could see that. That's what I'm talking about. That's the race you belong to. That's not your nationality.
Lee and I are Negro, and our nationality is American.
Hey, fellas, what do you think? Is the nationality or race or religion that a guy belongs to the most important thing you can know about him? They didn't answer my question, but for some time they seemed to think it over.
Hey, y'all get the picture, right?
Yup. Damn. That's true.
Was that not deep, my brother?
That's true.
Oh, what happened? Uh-oh. Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly how that's his facts right there with the little white guy was right. He was right. You know,
Wasn't
it's
he
about
right?
nationality. It's not about, and see, that's how they trick us, and that's how they get us. You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
We're
sir.
talking about black, colored, and all this stuff. See, and that lets. I mean, I don't understand why we haven't thought anything suspicious about how we had all these different titles. Why are we the only ones that have all these different titles? You see what I'm saying? I have
Correct.
a lot of different multiple titles. What's up with that?
Correct.
You
It's
know,
crazy.
so-
That's a great question, my brother. And we need to put those type of questions into the Jumbotron. We need to put that in the Jumbotron. Let's listen to this.
Over. Go cry to master. Black Americans, I want y'all to understand why delineation is the best thing ever that we are doing. Essence Festival showed the world that we're delineating from these people. They can't get nothing popping in America without tethering on to us. They just can't. They can't do it. I'm sorry, they just can't do it. It's a reason why things are happening to them. It's a reason why, if y'all ever watch these deportation videos where Africans got to go back to their homeland, oh, they boo-hooing crying. They boo-hooing and crying. They do not want to go back. Don't let these people trick you into thinking like, hey, we Pan-Africanism. I'm going to get to that too. But hey, y'all should go back to Africa. It's beautiful out here. Da-da-da-da. We got culture and blah, 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 and all that. Why they not going back? They want to replace us here in America. They want to down talk America, but uplift Africa. But if you really think about it, ain't nothing popping in Africa. Y'all seen videos of black Americans going out there trying to help. They getting unalived out there. They getting their land took out there. It ain't nothing positive to go out there. I've been there before. You land in Lagos in Nigeria or whatever. As soon as you get out there, it's a shakedown. It's a shakedown. You can't even just walk through the airport without 50 people begging you for money, begging you to pay this, pay that. You got even officers out there trying to scam you out of money. Why would you want to go there? How can we work with scammers like that? Huh? Why we want to work with people like this right here? Huh? I've been saying this since I've been on this app about these people. Not all my African brothers are like this and sisters are like this. But we got these over here that's like this, over here right now. And they just wait, they just want us to leave, but they would never leave. They would never leave. And we ain't going nowhere. We don't flee. We never.
And that right there, man, that brings me to my next topic, man. Like, why these people got to remove you? Two questions. Why you just didn't come here the right way the first time? I know everybody seen that professor out there in Des Moines, Iowa. He been over here for 30 years, making $300,000-$400,000 a year, and the Joker don't even got. He's not even legal. And then he was also like some type of school education superintendent up in Pennsylvania, and he messed around and got the whole Pennsylvania school system a lawsuit because he was giving all the jobs to women through DEI. And I'm quite sure it's probably some of our Anglo-Saxon sisters. He wasn't even looking out for it. See, this the Jedi mind trick. They coming over here and they have all these allegiances to everybody except us. But they using our struggle. Oh, they using the struggle off the back of what took place to the Americans here on this land. Just like them J people. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Well, we can't really say their name on live like this. J people. Them damn Khazarians. They asses, we don't owe them shit. See, that's everybody get us in this emotional state, and then we go to feeling sorry. Oh, yeah. And now we fall for the one big Negro syndrome. I'm telling you, see, I'm getting choked up by it, man, because it upsets me. And then they come over here and they talk greasy and they start wagging their damn finger, telling us how and what we should be voting for. And if you don't vote for all this other humpbacks and midgets and all kind of other miscellaneous groups, y'all know who I'm talking about. The ABC people, ABCDFGH, and if we don't vote for them, and if we don't vote for that, everybody is not that. But I'll tell you one way everybody in my family can benefit here in America. I'll tell you how. Is if we start standing on our American lineage business. Let me make sure we still got everybody with us. Shaq Wilder, you there, bro? I think we had some people drop off. I think it's just me and you, Frank. Neither one had a bad signal or something. Are you there, my brother?
Yeah, you know it.
I think Shaq got a bad signal. But yeah, man, I ain't want to get too, I ain't want to get them feelings and stuff. But I think we got Shaq back right there.
You good? I call them the Creed people. You know what I'm saying? I call them the Creed people. I don't want to say too much, but you know what I mean?
Right.
My thing is basically with that, it's, from what they're trying to push is like, it's a group and it's actually a race of people, which is not, that's not true. So it's actually a creed. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say that. So
it's a religion, I call it.
Right. Creed, religion, you know what I'm saying? So it's basically, the thing is with these people, with just a lot of foreigners, and I call them immigrants. They come to this country. A lot of them get to classify as white, right? Let's just be honest. And that's including African immigrants. It doesn't matter how dark. That's the whole thing, and it's a perception, and it's really a play. But the whole thing with this black and white is basically really just misnomers, and it's really fake statuses. All right, so white is the fake status, right? Is basically the good status, right? You see what I'm saying? Since this is their system that they're running, and so guess what? The opposite is black, right? Which neither one are colors, right? And the thing is too, it's just a fake status term that they give you. See what I'm saying? It's conditioning. For example, like a news reporter story, it'll be like this Tyler Robinson thing. Shaq kind of pointed out earlier. It made a lot of sense. They didn't.
Right there. Nah. Let the listeners know who the guy the Robinson guy. Who is he? Kind of fill us in a little bit more when you say the Robinson guy, because you got a lot of these people that may tune in to this broadcast and they just not pulling their head out the sand. So I just want to keep, you know what I'm saying? I hate we have to break it down like that, bro, but that's how we got to break it down, bro. Because they kind of was on the short bus a little bit. A lot of them was on the short bus.
And a lot of them don't even know who he is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, it don't matter, European, black, it don't matter. A lot of people just in this
you're
room
right.
do not know who this man is, but they know the picture that they put. That's another
Yes,
thing with
sir.
the optics in the media that's put out, right? But that's another thing with this guy, right? You see what I'm saying? This is another thing. So they give you one lone gunman person, right? That's the optics. That's the whole thing. That's the perception with this thing with the black and white. What I told you with the fake status terms, right? So they did not say that this person was a white man. They just told you the name, right? And they just told you that his father, which I don't even know how his father knew that he committed the crime unless he told him. They said that his father turned him in, right? You see what I'm saying? So that lets you know right there, since they didn't say what race the man was, right? And it showed the picture. That right there tells you everything you need to know, and that lets you know that this whole criminality thing is a black and white issue. And when they tell you that it's not about race and stop making it about race, nah, the media made it about race already. All these stories made it about race. Matter of fact, Donald Trump and this and white Americans and Christians and all this, which, you know, if you're any kind of sitting official saying stuff like that, that is under the guise of discrimination. Because why are we just protecting one group as one protected class? What's that all about? But so, you know, I mean, so the thing, and that's another thing with that. So that lets you know right there that the criminality thing is just a white and black thing, point blank, period. But when it's a black person, right, they put the picture up, right? And they have certain code and buzzwords when it's a black person. You see what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah, they call them dog whistles.
Certain dog whistles. And look at how the media was reacting and acting very weird and strange with this story. They have a sudden case of just denial because this person, they look at the first person, and for one, they grab somebody else that wasn't the first person, right? And then the second, they grab him, and then they're so in denial of trying to saying that he's a conservative or a so-called Republican. It don't even matter. My thing is, this is how ridiculous this is. So they don't want to admit the white and white crime thing, so they want to go with parties. Any deflection is okay with it. Would be good with these people, black people, the parties, the left, the right, the up, the down. You know what I'm saying? So that lets you know too that everything that they use all this as criminality is all a psyop. It's all fake stats. It's all to judgment, and it's all stereotype.
Oh yeah, it's just like the black on black crime. I try to tell a lot of folks this. I'd be like, that's a talking point that's so outdated and like they don't really rate it the correct way. Like when you say black on black, you can. That's why I tell folks stop using the term black to identify with.
Right.
Because when you use that term is so ambiguous, it's so vague, it can go into lots of different data sets and categories.
Right.
So, are you maybe a black immigrant?
Right.
I mean, and so my thing is when Usain Bolt breaking all the records over here in America at the Olympics, they make sure to tell you what type of black guy he is. I hate saying that word black. I hate using that word black. I hate using that. But I'm just saying. But when some boys, some Rostas, somewhere up in Queens, doing some dumb shit in New York on some radical shit, they gonna make it seem like they just American blacks. When it comes to crime, like you were speaking of crime earlier. So when it's crime, they make it identify as we all one big Negro. But when it's somebody who doing something positive, they make sure you get it right. And not only do you know the dominant society here in America get it right, them damn immigrants get it right. Y'all remember when all the Mexicans and stuff was coming over here and they was voting for Donald Trump and it was Donald Trump. And now their asses ain't right. They done built all them Trump towers for free and all of that and thought they were going to get some type of citizenship, but they ain't have their paperwork in order. And I know this for a fact, bro. I'm in Florida. They everywhere. We got a lot of farms down here, the citrus industry. You know, I don't know if you ever see Florida's natural is orange juice. When you go in the grocery store, it's an orange juice brand called Florida Natural. That is right here in my city. That's produced right here in my city, right out the grounds, right here. And
I'm in Cali. So oh man, I've seen it change out here. I've seen it change. I've seen the demographics. I've seen LA change. I've seen out here. Oh man.
And that Cali, bro. I was just out there like 2 months ago, bro. I was out there in San Diego. This was right when all those when everything started going haywire, the immigration stuff. I'm like, oh shit, boy. I hope I get the hell out of it. I was in San Diego. I was in Southern Cal.
Okay.
And so we was at somewhere called Mission Beach. It was nice down there.
Yeah, that's like 2 hours. That's like an hour and a half away from me.
Yeah, it was nice as fuck, bro. We was in a fucking condo. We bought one and shit too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, bro, it was like shit was laid back down that area. I mean, wasn't none of that fuckery down there. Wasn't none of that. But
they got crimes and gangs.
You go north,
it is chill. That's the real good spot. Actually, that's one of the best tourist spots in California. Right, is San Diego.
Yeah, man,
for sure.
That shit was nice, bro. We didn't even have to rock the air conditioning. It was so cool out there, man. Because, bro, the humidity in fucking Florida is like off the chain, bro. This shit'll kill you down here, bro. You'll have a literal heat stroke. And we was out there, man. It was lovely, man. I'm talking about at nighttime. We had on blankets and shit. I'm like, oh shit. Shit feel good.
I've been to Alabama. I know Alabama I know it's close to Florida, but I ain't messing with Florida. But Alabama gets pretty humid too, though.
Yeah. My folks from Mississippi, so yeah, it get real muggy up there. But see, up there they got a little wind, and then like they're not around water on both sides. In Florida, you got water. You got the Atlantic, then you got the Gulf. The Gulf of America. You know what that's at, right? Trump named that shit Gulf of America. I like that dude nuts, man. That dude got some big nuts. I don't care what nobody say, man. I think we got Shaq again, boy. Shaq.
Mic check.
Okay, we got you now, Shaq. Yeah.
Yeah, they playing with me. It's all good. You got to back up. I got a contingency plan. They can't stop. They can't stop me.
That's how you got to do it, man. They trying to
got a contingency plan.
Yeah, they trying to shadow ban you, man. They don't want this word to get out, bro. You're a prophet, bro.
Hey, did you get the link I sent you? I sent you in the I replied back to the email, the same email. I sent the link in our YouTube link. It's like a 2-minute video. Yeah, pull it up.
I'm gonna pull that one up.
I think it's important in the conversation that we have. Let
me put it right here first.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think this is it right here. It's the kind of shit they trying, man. They're trying to erase us, man.
We need to talk to about statues, but I think we should just stop them because I know this ain't supposed to be Tina Turner. What?
Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that, Shaq?
Yeah, I can hear it, but it's kind of low.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, it's kind of low, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Mm-hmm. Okay. And see, this is what they doing. These damn black-looking people coming over here, making these bullshit gestures, trying to create statues. And y'all remember the statue that was up there in New York with the sister with the go girl energy with her hand on her hip and all of that out down in Times Square. See?
Oh yeah.
You have to stay on top of this stuff because it's like they're throwing shots at you, man, and you're not paying attention. It'll be different if they just come here, work with us, let's network together, and let's make this shit happen in America for all the people that look like us. But that's not what they're doing. They're siding with a certain liberal side of the government, and they're saying, hey, we're going to get into place. We're going to Kareem Jean-Pierre your ass. You know, we're gonna get all these other people in place that look like you, but they're not rocking for you. Like that girl, what her name?
About statues,
trying to play the one girl trying to play Aretha Franklin, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was like, yo, man, y'all can't keep playing our characters like that. She tried to play Harriet Tubman too, and she did a horrible job. What's that one young chick name from Africa? I can't think of freaking name. She played
Revo.
Arrivo, Cynthia Arrivo. Yeah, that's her. You have to call this bullshit out because I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Like, besides Denzel and Will, and not no damn Idris Elba, because he is not fucking us. He's not like us. It ain't that really that many Americans repping now in Hollywood. I mean, except for Angela Bassett, and she in her prime.
Samuel Jackson.
Samuel Jackson, y'all know Samuel Jackson. He was part of the Black Panther movement. He held at I think it was Atlanta Clark, or one of them damn black universities in Atlanta. He held Martin Luther King's dad hostage in a dorm for like a week. Y'all ain't never heard about that. You heard it here first at Urban Matters BMG. Go look it up. Go look it up. Don't never believe nothing I tell you here at Urban Matters BMG. Always go do your own research. Please.
I don't know who we need to talk to about statues, but I think we should just stop them. Because I know this ain't supposed to be Tina Turner. What's art got to do with it? Because who is this? She deserved better. You trying to honor her, you dishonoring her. Statues just often be messed up. Dwayne Wade statue. What was going on here? Atrocious. Cristiano
My God.
Hey, that was them demons coming out his ass.
Ronaldo statue. Looks like he got punched in the face by Superman. Lucille Ball statue looked like she's old demon on K-pop Demon Hunters. Michael Jackson, no, he ain't never did this. He ain't never had nothing to eat. Martin Luther King statue, we thought it was a peen. Let's just make pictures and posters of people and laminate them and put them behind glass. No more statues.
Yo.
I'm saying, man. This shit crazy, bro. I'm just saying, my guys.
Statue of no liberty, huh? Damn. That's deep.
Now y'all see what you're working with. You're working with a demon from within, bro. That's what you're doing. So you say you sent it to my Facebook chat? Thank you again for joining us, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button and make sure you hit the share button and make sure you also go to our YouTube channel and subscribe, man. Please, man. Because
no, I sent it back to the email that you the email thread that you sent me.
Oh, okay.
I put it in the email thread.
Yeah, I can see it. Okay. CLL, what's we got it?
No, you're right, man. This is welcome to the American Made American, bro. What does it say? What does the thumbnail say? American from America. Where's the American brands at? The American born brands at. Everything you see is getting uprooted. It's American fabric. It's been uprooted.
Yeah.
It's now the United States of the world.
Yeah. It's us versus the world, man. Like,
yeah.
Let's just keep it 100, man. Let's just be honest about this shit, man. Like, everybody hate us, man. Everybody is our fucking enemy, bro. And y'all know that's true. Everybody is our enemy.
Well, yeah. Yeah, because anytime you can come to a country,
hate us. Fucking everybody hate us. Arabs hate us. But all of them in our community sucking all our resources dry.
But see, the European gave them the perks, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they did the whole red ribbon thing to where, you don't want to leave everybody out in the classroom, so you can give everybody a red ribbon even though they don't deserve it type thing. So it's just like the same thing with us. You see what I'm saying? But only they're oppressing us and they know it, so they're gonna give them perks by giving them liquor stores and letting them own businesses and giving it where 3-year no interest for 3 years or on loans and grants and all this stuff to start the businesses. That's another reason why we don't have communities, and then we have neighborhoods, because we don't own in these so-called neighborhoods. You see what I'm saying? So
correct.
These people, man, they, like y'all said, man, they definitely taking the resources, but the European, just like the Cree people, they fight with each other, all this and this person. But dude, in prison and jail, dude, that's not how it works. You see what I'm saying? A creed person is going to run white. He's going to run wood. He's going to run white. You see what I'm saying? There's cases to where, you know what I'm saying, the AB, they, you know what I'm saying, the Aryan brotherhoods and stuff like that inside prisons had Jewish members. So it's not how that works. So I don't, when they go, they talk all that, oh man, you know, yeah, the Jews and oh yeah, but y'all let them get that powerful, man. What are you talking about? And you see what I'm saying? Like, nah, it's not how that works. America, you see what I'm saying? America's only going to do what you know what I'm saying? You're only going to do what you let America do. You see what I'm saying? They're not just going to prop up a group just for nothing like that. That's not how that works. See, if that was the case, they would have propped us up. You see what I'm saying? But we're on the bottom on purpose. You see what I'm saying? They put us on the bottom. You see what I'm saying? And they're making it to where a lot of these other numbers and those other groups could catch up to our numbers. Sorry about that. That's a, I don't know, that's like a jet. They catch up. Hold on. You see what I'm saying? To catch up to our numbers. So it's really interesting, y'all. I don't know. These people that come over here and take advantage, and don't even ever let the European or the you know, a Christian European or whatever they want to call it, don't let them fool you, because you know, they'll talk, they might say something about these people, the Mexicans or whoever else behind your, I mean, to you, whatever, behind their back, but they're going to do the same, you know what I'm saying, to you, you know what I'm saying, behind your back, and to talk about you. And plus,
absolutely,
you're going to give them perks. They don't see, that's the difference. They talk about these groups to play it off, but they giving them perks and they're giving them businesses. So you're basically giving them generational wealth. There's a lot of cases to where certain white people don't have generational wealth like that. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of them do, because
The majority don't.
you know what I'm saying? Exactly. You see what I'm saying? So
They've been miseducated too. They're following the narrative too. They, you know,
there's too much conditioning on both
they come
sides.
over here. They has got to work too. You know what I'm saying? But see, they don't tell you about they're Pacific. It's still a class. Don't get it twisted. It's still a class system.
Right.
They just added all the other isms. You know, socialism, racism,
Right.
colorism, sexism, socialism. And once you try to peel back all that, there's still a class system that's you know, because even these so-called Europeans you talking about, right? Before, and it's records. This is archived records
mm-hmm.
of these different so-called immigrants from these different countries that was coming over in the early and late years, 17, 18 years. They were not considered white. So where did this free white persons come from? When did this idea to becoming free white persons become a major thought? You know what I'm saying? One point in time, Asians or Africans can even come to America, United States. You come to America. Huh? This is documented. You can look it up.
Yes, sir. Keep cooking, Shaq. Keep cooking.
Yeah. So I mean, they had it's a 1882 law. I had to get the law again, but it's the 1882 law, and this is like, see, that's right after the 1870 Reconstruction. See, that's the major turning point. The 1870 Reconstruction. That's when a lot of these so-called Europeans, the pale Europeans, started to get here. The first invader was the melanated European. This is what people don't understand. The chronological order, how this stuff happened. Because when we talk about the European, we think of these new pale skins that just got here in the 1800s, the late 1800s. But you forget the Portuguese and the Spanish, a lot of them were melanated individuals. The first ones was coming up were melanated. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Later, they created the League of Nations, the UN, and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's the nations coming against America. They weren't true Americans. So your boy Malcolm X, what did he say? We ain't landing on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. These motherfuckers, so that was him telling you that we're not the aliens. The aliens landed on our land. Huh? I think they went over people's head. The aliens landed on our land. Y'all still waiting for aliens to come out the sky. Why they coming through your borders every day? Uh-oh.
Man, Shaggy, that's a good point, man. You see what I'm saying? Just like the Walter Plecker and stuff like that with the Racial Integrity Act and stuff like that back in the day, man. You got
But they finna run that game again, Frank. They all that shit. They finna running it back.
Sounds like
They running back the impurities. They running back this impurity thing where they finna come back with this stuff about separation and segregation. They already started up because remember, it's a couple of these so-called white groups that got together and want to make their own city in town, excommunicate from. You know what I'm saying? Louisiana is one of the areas. You know what I'm talking about? All white town. So
you know what's crazy about that?
What's that?
Y'all doing that, but y'all shooting and killing each other, dude. So it's just like you're gonna see more mass shootings. See these people. That's why logic to this. That's why I don't. Even if I were to, whatever, get into a tangled debate, whatever one of these, Europeans, whatever the case is, I'm not gonna come out mad. I'm not gonna come out. I'm gonna be smiling. I'm gonna be laughing. I'm gonna be sarcastic like I usually are because I know that they have the same like 5 talking points from Fox News. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Not well versed.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? A lot of them they don't know what they're talking about. They'll hit you with this. You make it about race. They always say the same thing to black people, and they always say that to black people. They don't say that to white people, or they don't even say that to white people that are defending a black cause. They always say it just to black people. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're making it about race, dude. The news made it about race. What are you talking about?
And that's why, bro.
Politicians did. Mm-hmm.
That's why I gotta say again the importance of networks like this, y'all. Listen, I'm not pulling my own, balls, and I'm not trying because I don't do this for likes, bruh Shack. I've told you that before. I've been rocking this channel now since COVID, and it inspired me through the COVID because so much misinformation was being put out there. And I'm talking about real lies and deception. I ain't talking about somebody just trying to spin the narrative. I'm literally talking about like diabolical plans that the way they was misinforming people was I think was a shot at population control. So that's what inspired me to do Urban Matters BMG, because just like the brother was saying, like who's gonna speak for us and who's not getting something. I have a little paywall set up on this site, but ain't nobody really, all this shit I'm doing in here, man. Like I can show you the whole setup in here, man. I think I showed Shaq, bro. This shit well over $10,000 worth of equipment, and I didn't get recompensated for nothing because I'm not in it for the money. I have grandkids. I have children that are now trying to make their way in this country, and they're not being treated fairly by the fucking government. And I'm just being honest. And college is not the way. College is a scam, just like that damn boy Charlie Kirk was saying. Shit is a scam. That's why they knocked his ass off. He was telling too many truths. That boy say college is a scam. He said, I'm a millionaire. I barely finished high school. So I'm saying that, bro, because I went back to school and got my degree in my 40s. My people's got PhDs and all of that shit, and we still broke as fuck. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, if we can figure out the system. And I'm not saying education is not cool. I'm not done this, and I'm a big component and an advocate of educating, but educate your own. And what happened, how people come back for Thanksgiving. God dang, Shaq, man, what y'all done did to the city, man? What the fuck happened to the city? Man, this shit done went down, bro. This shit ain't nothing like it used to be. That's because you took your damn sedity ass to college and tried to act like you was, Boule and whoever you was trying to be, and sorority and AKA and alphas and whatever you was. But you didn't come back and invest in your community. You could at least just invested your education back in your community. You didn't have to. It didn't have to be monetary. You could have invested your time in your education, and then you up here trying. You done got 2 divorces, but you don't let your mom and them property sit here and got took because nobody wasn't paying the taxes on it. And the damn government and the municipality come in and take the property. Acres. Acres. I ain't talking about no little corner block. I'm talking about acres. I've seen it get snatched from people that look like me right here in my state of Florida. So don't come talking about it's them folks' problem. It's our problem because we too busy getting flued out. It's our problem because we too busy turning up. It's our problem. It's yours. White folks gonna do exactly what white folks gonna do.
Facts.
It ain't their problem because you don't give a fuck about wealth, generational wealth. They gonna do what they gonna do. Trump gonna be Trump. Biden gonna be Biden. Charlie Kirk gonna be Charlie Kirk. That's not your fight. That's not your fight. You're supposed to be fighting for right now freedom of speech right here, Urban Matters, BMG. That's what this is about, Black Media Group. It's about what's beneficial to us. How do we make money in our community? First, and I'm not saying not network with people. I'm not saying do business with anybody, not to do business with people. I'm just saying look out for your house been on fire way longer than his house been on fire. Why are you gonna unscrew your water hose and take it down to his house?
Yeah, that's why I don't be doing. I don't like be caping doing the black on black and brown and all that because I'm in California. I don't be doing all that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta establish a certain, you know what I'm saying, a clear base and a clear cipher with our own people, man. Since first, and then maybe, you know what I'm saying, somewhere down the line we can establish with other groups. Other than that, we gotta.
I tell folks all the time, Frank Nitty, like if you be in an organization and they go to talking that black and brown shit and we're all minorities and it's all about people of color, run, bro, right. And run fast.
Right.
The other way.
Right.
Because that's a Jedi mind trick. They're going to put a banana in your tailpipe, and by the end of the damn show, you're going to leave there empty-handed. You're going to show up with something, and then you're going to leave empty-handed.
And all they doing is getting the resource. That means they're going to get the resources. You see what I'm saying? That's why that means the LGBT and all that, and the immigrants are going to get the resources. And that's all. You know, that's why I don't mess with. I'm not a Democrat, Republican. I'm not conservative, liberal. I'm not none of that. But the Democrats, I do peep. Because I call both sides out, but I do peep that the Democrats do favor these immigrants over us. They make bills and all this crazy madness and stuff, like try to fund them and all this crazy stuff. Just like not too long ago when they was having them ICE raids, they had some propositions. Karen Bass talking about funding them out of some fund or something like that, giving them some money because they were scared to go to work. What about the people that was unemployed? You see, American people that's unemployed. You see what I'm saying?
Correct.
I mean, and I guess they want to do all that, you know, for some census numbers and for some votes in the future. I guess they could be my guess. You know what I'm saying? You could do it, but see, that's a form of selling out, though. Everybody, I think both sides has a form of selling out. I think both sides are full of it. I think,
absolutely. Honestly, but see, that's the thing too, Diddy. You see how trained they got us? We got to always do a comparison. Oh, I'm not the Democrat. I'm not. We know we ain't Republican because the Republicans don't even fucking campaign to us. So we know we're not that. We don't need you to remind us that. We trying to hold the people responsible and accountable who claim that they speak for us and that they represent us for the last 60 years of nothing burger civil rights movements.
Right.
How the hell we still talking about civil rights right now today?
It should be human rights. It's really human rights.
Yeah.
You notice there's no human rights lawyers in America, United States, but there's human rights and lawyers internationally. That lets you know a lot right there. You see what I'm saying? And civil rights is basically under the color of law. So that's basically like a fictitious, you see what I'm saying, form of law. That's fake. You see what I'm saying?
It's all a Jedi mind trick, bro. It's like, listen, like that whole DEI, man, that's a whole nother show. I don't even want to bring that up, bro. Like, that's a whole nother show, man. Shaq, you in the building? You still with us, bro? Shaq, no, man. Listen, man. We live, breathe, and shit this and eat this shit, man,
Ye-
all day long.
Yeah, I'm here with. Yeah, I'm here with you. Yeah.
Listen,
Talk to
man,
me.
just chop up some game, man. I'm gonna close it out here in a minute, man. But I just wanted to bring this topic up so that we can have the digital breadcrumbs left for our descendants. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want you to play that 2 minute video because
Yeah, you didn't
did you
send
do?
it. You sent me my link for some odd reason. I think you may have click and paste something, but you actually
Okay.
sent, see. Let
Well,
me tell you.
where you need me to send it to your Facebook Messenger or something?
You can send it to the messenger, but the one you had in your click and paste, it was my actual YouTube link, the live link that I
Okay.
had set out. So you probably still
Okay,
had
hold
that
on. Let me
inside of
see.
your folder.
Let me see. Yeah, I just wanted you to play it because the topic was American
Send it
for
to that
America.
email again, but make sure you send me the right link. That's cool. You can send it through the email. But yeah, it says
Huh?
what is it? Yeah, you didn't send
Hold
it.
on, let me see. I'm gonna send it to your Facebook Messenger because I thought I clipped
Okay,
it and sent it. Hold on.
that'll work.
I know you're getting ready to close out.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Go ahead, finish cooking, Brother Nitty.
Let me see.
Yeah, man. You know, this establishment, man, everything was based, everything is, and a lot of things, most of the things they tell you is in reverse anyway. It's a lie, it's not true, it's made up, it's frivolous, it's false,
Yes, sir.
fictitious. So you know what I'm saying? Just like look at the psychological program that they got going. So they wanted to deflect off them shooting up churches and all types of stuff, bar mitzvahs, whatever they shooting up. You know, I'm losing track. So they want you to keep us to lose track of them doing all that. So and then you got actually have 4 in 1 day, but meanwhile they still talking about black this and black crime that. So that's a clear deflection. And honestly, to be honest with you, if people don't see through that, and as adults and as old as they are, I can see a kid not seeing through that, but for an adult not seeing through that, it says a lot about you know, it just goes to show that the condition and brainwashing that we've been under.
All right.
Just like for example, the tooth fairy, they've been lying to us ever since and conditioning us ever since we've been small. Santa Claus, all that stuff, you know, and guess what color they are too? It's supposed to be a European Afrocentric color, so that lets you know right there that you know all the is holy than thou. Oh my bad. And then Jesus is also supposed to be a white European too, also, which is a fake and frivolous. So they give you to kill two birds with one stone. They give you the fake you know portraits of Caesar Bonjour and is there, and then got you thinking that it's Jesus. And then they also too, you know what I'm saying, are hitting you with the deflection tactics by you know, basically dodging their criminality and putting it on us. And then they hit us with the per capita, which is ridiculous and all this stuff because a lot of crime it goes unseen and it goes unreported anyway. So and
Sure.
if also crime is different in different states, and then and when we talking about rural areas or we talking about urban, so-called quote unquote urban areas, what are we talking about? You see what I'm saying? So I
Yes,
mean,
sir.
I don't want to hear nobody talk about Chicago no more since they had 4 mass shootings in 1 day. I think that might be the
Correct.
next or something. I don't know. So
Correct. Absolutely correct. Okay, we got Brush Shack video up here, and it's titled "Europeans Boycott U.S. Products and Turn to European or Homegrown Brands Amid the Trump Tariff Abuse." So guess what, America? Everybody is delineating against you. What are you gonna do?
Exactly.
Are
Mm-hmm.
you gonna keep buying Louis? Because Louis is a European product. Are you gonna keep buying Gucci? Gucci, that's a European product. You're gonna keep buying Benzes. You're gonna keep buying Beamers. What? Range Rovers, all of that shit. You forgot we're 100% consumers and 0% producers. Let's run this shit.
We are all about the taste, so we look for premium brands, and that's all over the world. And also we look for I would call it clean brands, good ingredients. We have brands, products from UK, from
and remember your favorite wine.
Mexico, of course, from Denmark. We make our own products also, from South Africa.
Can y'all hear two things coming through?
Yeah, I can hear. No, it sounded good. It sounded good. It didn't. And there was no echo.
Okay.
From Italy, all of us, and also from the US. We used to take home what we call spot products from the US, products like Cheetos, mac and cheese, and I would call it funny stuff, but we have put that on pause for now. We have decided to remove
She said we call it funny stuff.
The US products. People like to find or replace, for example, Heinz ketchup with something. Our customers are happy that we, replace the US products with Danish or with European products. There's a huge trend in Denmark to boycott American products.
I think it's a good idea because I think USA is doing a lot of bad things right now. I'm sure I can find the alternatives. Usually it's something like Coca-Cola or hamburgers or stuff like that. If I can see it's from USA, I don't buy it.
In my own local supermarket, we only have normally the soda brands or candy, Kit Kat, and they do honestly do a lot of sales at the moment. I could imagine it's kind of because a lot of Danish people are cutting off American products, and maybe Danish supermarkets want to sell it.
Yeah, so if the tariffs goes up, of course it will impact our import from the US. I guess Danish customers will find it more expensive, and again that will probably lead into a decrease in sales of US products.
Higher tariffs means higher inflation and higher prices also for the consumers. That is not good for business. No one should accept that the United States are not playing according to the trade rules that are.
Hold on, bro. We ain't playing by the rule, but hey, as long as I know, bitch, I still can't afford no Mercedes. I couldn't afford now one of them shits 50 years ago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I go buy a Louis right now, I go buy some red bottoms and shit, man, I gotta eat tuna fish for the rest of the goddamn month.
That we have globally. Therefore, it's very understandable that both China and Europe and other countries around the world are reacting as they are against this unfair trade practice from the United States. There are no winners in a trade war, and we should all hope that this will soon be ended in a fair way.
Well, listen, bad as I want a BMW, and this motherfucker talking about unfair trade practices.
Exactly. When they can come here,
affordable.
Exactly, they can come here, ship products here, and sell it for damn near 1,000% of what it's cost to make it, and don't have to pay no tariffs. These people ain't been paying no tariffs.
Miss me, man. Miss me.
They ain't been paying no tariffs like they supposed to be in, bro. We've been paying the tariffs. The consumer, the American consumer, the American citizens been paying their tariffs off, bro. Every time we go in this store, why is we paying a sales tax when I'm actually going in the physical store to buy something? You got the price on it, correct? I never understood why I got to pay a tax on the item that I'm coming to buy. Now I'm gonna be an American citizen.
Yep, exactly. We got Mr. Goodbar in the chat section. As bad as you want what? I want a BMW, but I can't afford one because they trade practices and how they send them. Man, even the parts, man. Lil, I got like a Volkswagen now. Like I'm refurbishing a Volkswagen in my yard right in my garage. And it's a 2007 model. It's diesel. This summer gun will take you from Florida to Carolina on one tank of gas. And so y'all remember they had the big diesel scandal with Volkswagen and Audi and all that stuff. They was taking some type of, I don't know if they call it a delete, a pipe delete or whatever they call it, a exhaust delete or something. They were doing. They were selling the cars for brand new, and they're still paying that fine that we put on their ass. But like a lot of the parts, bro, I can't even find. And if I can find, like, okay, like I'm trying to replace the headliner. Y'all know what the headliner is, right? That's a little thing on top of your head, the little cloth that sometimes falls
That's
down
on
on
the too.
your head. Bro, this is 2007, and so they don't sell the product like at a good rate or deal, bro. The shit costs $700, bro, for a fabric. Because it has the little cutouts in the cardboard side of it. It's basically cardboard and fabric, and they want like almost $800 for it, bro.
Now I got another one for you if you want to play. I don't know how long this video. I got another video for you. While you talking about cars, and you talking about new inventors. I sent you one with this so-called African inventor with this new model vehicle that he got. It don't run on gasoline and don't run on. You know what I'm saying? If you got time to play that, you
You
can.
sent me that one.
If you got time to play it,
Yeah,
because
my man's. Yeah. I've been on him,
but
bro,
you
for a long time.
but you remember, old boy, homeboy up there in Buffalo. He had came up with the same. Ain't that the same thing he came up with? Your boy up there in Buffalo that they took out a couple
Well,
years ago.
he designed the engine that ran off of water.
Off of water, right?
That's Dravon's homeboy.
Right.
And he was the guy that they shot up at the grocery store. Remember the shooting up in
Right.
Buffalo, the mass shooting,
Uh-huh.
where the alleged white supremacist. He had he was the first one that started writing all the messages on the bullets, on the ammo. And he shot up all those old people at the grocery store, and I think it was somewhere around Buffalo, New York.
Yeah, it was Buffalo.
Can I interject for a second? With the bullet, see, the other day when I heard at the other mass shoot or the other shooting, right? Or excuse me, it was the one with the ICE at the ICE detention facility. When I heard that he carved so-called something in the bullets or letters or whatever words, whatever in the bullets, I'm like, okay, that's interesting, because didn't the Charlie Kirk supposedly shooter do the same thing? See, when they do that, that lets you know. See, they're trying to put it in your mind that, oh, it was a copycat. But any logical person in any real life scenario, why would you want to risk your life to either get shot or killed on suicidal or whatever kind of, to shoot and kill whatever? Why would you want to do that? There's not that many crazy people in the world, right? That lets you know that these mass shootings are something up to these, but that's another topic. But my thing is, when I seen that lets me know too that this is a lot of this stuff is staged and a lot of this stuff is government written all over it.
Oh yeah, all day.
Definitely the FBI and the CIA, because remember, in a PSYOP, it's either usually the CIA is involved in the PSYOP. That's what makes the psychological operation with the actual military being involved. You see what I'm saying? Just like, for example, you could go and be in audition as a crisis actor. You know that? Me and you go audition as crisis actors right now.
How much they pay?
And you got to listen to him. Hey, brother Diddy. You got to listen to him, because a lot of times the news, the media, the fake news, like Trump, it's fake news. They'll say on those news channels, those fake, apparently the actor that committed the crime. I say, hold on, that bitch just said actor.
There you go.
Or they'll say alleged shooter, dude. You the media.
Correct. They give you all the hints,
because the reason why a lot of people say allegedly is for you know what I'm saying, for non-slander purposes. Not, you see what I'm saying? And to avoid getting sued. So you're
correct. That's why I always say the suspected or alleged white supremacy.
They telling themselves though. You're right. That's why I be saying Shaq Hunt. I be on it. I be on this. See, and one thing I do a lot of reaction videos on my channel on these mass shootings, because it's just, and see that right there, it's going to condition both sides, right? It's going to condition white people to deflect even more and to take less accountability. That's what it's conditioned to do. And when they talk about Chicago, guess what? It's to condition you to supposedly take more accountability. But guess what? That's some
They have
isolated
tested
stuff.
it. Some of them.
All isolated incidences.
Yep. Yep. You're right.
What time?
Hey,
What time you trying to get out of you? Because I know it's 10:12 where
go ahead
you
and
at.
play the video. I'm gonna play your video real quick. Let's run it.
Okay. All right.
They've bought my products before, like Emmanuel. Emmanuel, I think he bought 2 machines for himself. Right now he bought a car. Right now he bought a motorbike.
What if the next invention that changes the world doesn't come from Silicon Valley, Tokyo, or Berlin, but from Harare, Zimbabwe? What if Africa, long underestimated, just produced a car that runs forever, no fuel, no charging, no emissions, and can even power an entire home? Well, this is
fucking brilliant.
Actually happening. But how does a machine like this even work? And why is the world suddenly trembling at the thought of it? Let's find that out. When the cover was pulled away, it revealed what looked like a sleek sedan. There was no branding from a major automaker, no futuristic wings or panels, just a simple car. But the extraordinary part wasn't in how it looked, it was in what it could do. The inventor, Maxwell Chikumbutso, stepped forward, calm but deliberate, and announced that this vehicle would run indefinitely without fuel, without charging, and without producing emissions. A murmur of disbelief spread across the crowd. Then the demonstration began. Chikumbutso started the car. It hummed to life, but unlike a petrol engine, there was no roar, no smell of exhaust. He drove it forward, looped around the testing grounds, and kept driving. Minutes turned into hours. While journalists scribbled notes and cameramen filmed furiously, the car showed no sign of slowing, no need for refueling, and no tether to any charging station. Engineers in the audience were baffled. There were no visible solar panels, no bulky battery packs, nothing that aligned with conventional automotive design.
Thinking about going solar, but not sure whether it's worth it for your home? Well, before you get quotes, there are 3 things you need to know about going solar and one easy way to find them out. Number 1, you need to know how much solar you'll need to eliminate your electricity bill completely. 2, you need to know how much solar you can actually fit on your roof. And 3, you need to know what the ideal solar system will cost after federal, state, and utility incentives. In the past, to find out all this information, you had to get a solar installer in your area to examine your roof in person, but not anymore. Our unique solar calculator at solarestimate.org uses machine learning to scan your roof to tell you whether solar is worth it for your home.
But what shook the crowd most was not just the car itself. It was the boldness of what it represented. In a world still reeling from energy crises, climate breakdown, and spiraling fuel prices, here was an African inventor telling the world that a single vehicle could escape all of those problems at once. This wasn't a promise of better efficiency or cleaner alternatives. It was a claim of total independence, a machine that drew power from sources available everywhere on Earth, with no cost to the driver. For the local audience, the moment carried a deeper weight. Zimbabwe has endured decades of power cuts, blackouts, and dependence on imported fuel. To see a fellow countryman present technology that could flip this reality upside down was more than exciting. It was personal. It was a glimpse of freedom from a daily struggle. The applause wasn't just for the inventor. It was for the possibility of an Africa that no longer had to beg for oil or pay billions for energy infrastructure. By the time international media outlets picked up the story, the ripple had turned into a wave. Headlines ranged from Zimbabwe unveils world's first free energy vehicle to African inventor threatens global energy order. Reactions varied, some skeptical, others celebrating. Laboratory, but no one could ignore it. If the claims proved true, the consequences would reach every corner of the planet. That day in Harare did more than showcase a car. It planted a flag in the ground, a message to the rest of the world. Africa is not only part of the technological conversation, it can set the terms. Still, beneath the excitement, the question everyone kept asking was the same. What is this micronic energy technology, and how can it really keep a machine running forever? And that is exactly what we need to explore next. When Maxwell Chikumbutso finally revealed the inner workings of his invention, the explanation sounded almost unbelievable. His creation relied on something humanity has lived with for over a century, but has never truly mastered as a large-scale power source. Radio frequencies. Invisible, abundant, and constant. They travel around us every second of every day. They bounce from natural sources, from the sun, from cosmic radiation, and even from human-made transmissions like radio towers. Most people think of them as carriers of information. Chikumbutso found a way to make them carriers of power. The heart of his design is what he calls micronic energy technology, a system that converts radio waves into electricity that is stable, continuous, and scalable. While earlier scientists have experimented with extracting tiny amounts of energy from the air, they only achieved outputs strong enough to power sensors or microchips. Chikumbutso's breakthrough was to push that principle into a new dimension, creating a system capable of generating enough current to power not just household appliances, but heavy vehicles. The system works through a compact network of receivers and converters embedded in the device. These receivers capture frequencies across multiple bands of the electromagnetic spectrum, filter out noise, and channel usable energy into a transformation unit. This unit then converts the frequencies into direct, usable electricity, much like how a solar panel transforms sunlight into power. The difference is striking. While solar depends on daylight and clear skies, micronic energy never fades. Whether under cloud, underground, or in the middle of the ocean, the flow of radio frequencies never stops. Critics argue that such energy should be too dispersed to power machines of any scale. Yet the demonstration vehicle and other devices proved otherwise. Chikumbutso's engineering trick appears to lie in amplification and storage balance. Instead of relying on bulky batteries, his systems amplify ambient energy into usable surges, storing just enough to keep a steady flow. This makes his machines lighter and infinitely more efficient than electric cars, weighed down by lithium packs. The implications are staggering. Imagine a household generator that never runs out, a bike that travels forever, a car that never pulls into a station, or even a ship that sails indefinitely. The question of range anxiety that haunts today's electric vehicles vanishes entirely. Cities could redesign themselves without...
Yeah, I heard about this guy, Shaq. I heard about this guy. Somebody tried to poison him like a couple of months ago, didn't he? Like somebody was
Oh,
over
so
in
that is
France.
the same guy. That's
Yeah,
the
that's
same
him.
guy, huh?
Somebody tried to
Okay,
poison him.
okay, yeah. That thought that sound familiar. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Gas stations or charging
Right.
networks. Remote villages could access stable power without the expense of connecting to a national grid. Entire nations could skip over the endless debates about fossil fuels versus renewables because energy would no longer be scarce. Even more profound is what this means for the environment. For decades, the push toward renewable energy has battled against entrenched industries. Solar and wind, while powerful, require massive infrastructure. Nuclear, while clean in operation, demands resources and carries risks.
Listen, man,
Hey everyone, Adam Savage here. And if you're wondering,
hey, that's very interesting, bro. That's very interesting. I put the link right here, y'all. If y'all can see the link on the screen right now, you can go check the rest of that video out on our good brother from Zimbabwe. Yes, Harare. I want to go. That's one place I would not mind visiting in Africa is Zimbabwe. It's down.
Zimbabwe.
Yeah, it's down in the south side of Africa. It's south of Kenya. It's more closer to what's that? Of course, South Africa. Cape Town
Is
and
it over
all
there
of
by
that.
Cameroon? Is it over there like in the Cameroon by Cameroon or some shit? What's
Oh,
Zimbabwe at?
Cameroon, but I know it sits off of the what's the name of that big waterfall down there? It's off of that part of Africa, the valley down there. I know it's round what's the other one? They had a movie that they made. Hey, Mr. Goodboss say, stay away from Cape Town. Um,
Damn.
it starts with an M. It's an African
Mali?
nation that starts with an M, not Mali. No. Damn it, I can't think of it, man. No, it's down there by Rwanda.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, about Rwanda. Yeah, I thought. Yeah,
Yeah,
Zimbabwe, Rwanda. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. Rwanda got. Matter of fact, they
Victoria
got some shit
Falls.
too.
Victoria Falls. They got the Great Victoria Falls. You know,
Victoria Falls.
Victoria Falls is the largest waterfall in the world.
Now, out of all the other, I think I'm gonna say this lightly. I think the Zimbabweans fuck with the Americans, us United States Americans. I'm not. I think they kind of fuck with us a little bit. Out of all the other African countries and nations,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Between them and some of the South Africans, you
Correct.
know what I'm saying? They fuck with us a little bit. They fuck with us a little bit. Like if we was over there and some shit popped off, they gonna team up with us.
I
From what
sure hope
this a
so,
little
man.
small thing I
It's
see.
just that
Huh?
colonization is so alive in that region of the world.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, because they still use foreign currencies that's not even their own currencies in a lot of these nations. And that is kind of the reason why they can't really get off of, you know, get out of enslavement. Because,
Yeah.
like a lot of them people down there, they'll tell you quick, man, oh, man, that ain't in our history. We don't never remember nobody coming to Africa and stealing people. They don't ever tell us that growing up. You feel me? We got Sister Shay in the building. Sister Shay, you woke up from that cat nap.
Right.
No, I was at my cousin's house with my son. We was hanging out over there.
Okay.
Just got back in my truck. Made it home.
Okay. Oh man, we just was doing a little pop-up show. You know how we get in our feelings as alpha male. Sometimes we get in our feelings. Yeah, right. That's a misnomer. Alpha male get in his feelings. But no, we had some stuff we had to get out there. Well, a lot of people around here steadily trying to steal our identity here in the America. And we got a good brother joining us today, one of Shaq partners, and brother been dropping some real jewels on the topic of Americans are from America, not Africa. And the brother, he was lighting it up. You still with us, bro?
I'm over here chilling in the building.
Okay, we got a good brother still in the building. We got Shaq still in the building. And we got Brother X. I'm just going to call him Brother X. Brother X, this is us. We got our sister Cher in the building. She give us that balance over here at Urban Matters BMG. And Shaq, remember now, we gotta work on that health initiative here.
Oh yeah, because I got some shit, bro. I mean, oh man, I got some videos. I got some stuff. Yeah, man. Because men prostate, September was prostate cancer awareness, and just the last day. But I want to run that back for another month, and I want to run that kidney stuff, man. Because I got some stuff
Yeah.
people need to start taking for them kidneys, bro, before they get out of whack. You know what I'm saying? Well, you are, you know, these holidays when they come up. You know what I'm
Get
saying?
the AI to outline you something, man. Just to put some ideas in the air. Because, like you say, we got Sister Cher, Bro X. Sister Cher is a medical professional, so we're gonna try to see if we can get a balanced way of approaching and being a little bit more conscious about our diets. And I just had a relative passed away this week from prostate cancer.
Oh
And
my God! Don't tell me that.
allegedly, they say that this stuff is getting out of hand in black men. So I want to find out why.
We got to do an investigation. Why? And that's the question I've been asking, man. Why?
Why?
Are we being targeted? What is it? Is it the water we drinking? Is it the clothes we wearing? What is it?
Absolutely.
Huh?
Sister Sherry, you want to chime in on that? Hmm?
Can you hear me?
Come on.
Yes, ma'am. We got you.
Yeah, yeah. You came in here on the prostate now.
What am I on? I'm on the prostate now. Okay.
I said we all came.
Well,
We all
no, I
came.
know my grandfather had prostate cancer twice. He beat it. My uncle had an issue recently with his prostate. My play brother had an issue with his prostate, and they was telling him, I don't know, he was too sedentary. He was drinking too much coffee. So I was giving him a coffee alternative to drink, and I did convince him to finally go through with the issue with the doctor, because he didn't want to listen to his wife. He didn't trust what she stated, but he got it taken care of. He's okay now. But I was giving him a coffee alternative. I think I sent it to you, Brother Juice. It's called Kakaka. It's from Venezuela, but it's like coffee. It's better than coffee. It gives you caffeine, but it's more natural.
Are you talking about the cacao?
I think it's cacao. I think cacao.
Cacao, yeah. Cacao bean,
Yeah, I
yeah, the
think
cacao bean. Yeah, that's American. Yeah, that's American. Yeah, that's American grown beans. That's actually where they get.
say it came
Well,
from Venezuela. This one is from Venezuela.
yeah.
But just well, let me tell you something. Men are the worst patients. I'm a nurse. I know I did not like taking care of men. I would take care of women all day. Because when the brothers come in, the men come in, I would always say, let me guess. This been going on for 2 weeks or more. You came in because you couldn't breathe or your chest was hurt. And it never fails. So we got to take care of ourselves. I just got 2 of my friends diagnosed with congestive heart failure. 152, one is 45. That's too young. That's too young.
Sure.
We got to exercise, eat better, take care of ourselves. That's why men don't live as long as women do. Now, I'm not saying you don't question the medical profession, because I have to get on doctors' asses all the time. My daddy almost died because he didn't want to take care of his health. He stayed in the ICU almost a whole month, ran up a $500,000 medical bill. He still ain't where he's shrinking away like the man on thinner, just getting smaller and smaller. You don't take care of your health. Me, I'm not interested in no hospice husband at all. I'm not. I'm not interested in it.
I'm laughing at y'all. I'm laughing with y'all, fellas. Y'all heard the lady say.
I'm not. I don't want no hospice husband. You not healthy, you not well, I don't want you. I'm gonna tell you that straight up.
Is it a hospital?
Yeah, it's called
I hate to
hospice
say it.
husband. These niggas come up here with medical problems. I need your medical file. Listen, y'all don't understand. It's strenuous taking care. I'm a nurse. I know it is strenuous taking care of people, man. It's not easy.
No, I already know. But like I said, my mother
Yeah.
my grandmother's when she my grandfather and my grandmother, and we was like sophomores going into my junior year, not my junior year, going to my senior year. And my grandma went down again, like stroke or some shit. And she was in thing, and my mom was like, nah, She brought it to the crib. You know, like I said, we had to change the shit. She had to trachea in the mouth and shit. She's bedridden and shit. You know, that was a lot of strain on her, man. Like she even, went to, what I'm saying, was drinking a lot of wine and shit. Because that was, and plus working and shit. That was a lot of strain on her.
Yeah, it's
You got
called
3
caregiver
kids.
role strain. It's real. I mean, I
Mr.
dealt that
Goodbar
with.
say, Mr. Goodbar say cacao comes from the tropical Theobroma cacao tree, which is
Okay.
native to Central and South America, particularly
Yeah.
the upper Amazon basin.
Yeah,
And he
Amazon.
says, also, Mr. Goodbar says, testosterone is tainted or something men are taking throughout life that women ain't. I guess he's saying from a research standpoint, he's saying something women doing. Because women have a prostate gland as well. You know that, right? I read that somewhere. Women also have a prostate gland, but theirs is just not as defined as the men's prostate gland.
I see.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. And you talking about the prostate. If you don't use it, sometimes, like you said, you lose it. They always said that. But you never take it in consideration. They talking about blue balls and all that stuff. But what is really going on, like you said, with the melanated men, where prostate is ramping up. Prostate and colon is ramping up. What
Well,
if
I
they
think what it
what do
is,
you consume?
think about it. Once you lose your stamina
Mm-hmm.
and your testosterone, you can't use that monkey if you don't want to wake up. So I think that's what a lot of our men are running into. They're running into, what do they call it? I forget the name they call it. I don't even know the damn name of it.
Impotency, impotence,
Impotence. Yeah, they just impotent.
impotence. Yeah.
So once it go impotent, of course, you know what I'm saying?
But what's
Can't
causing
use
that? What's causing the impotence though? What's causing it? Is it
a lot of
psychological? Is it
medications, a
environmental?
lot
Is it
of
chemical?
foods,
Huh?
chemicals, like you say, the way that a lot of the food is grown. That's why we need you to be the ambassador here for health here at Urban Matters BMG. And we're going to start doing some case study research on this, man, so we can just offer. I mean, we may not be able to figure it out, but at least through our concern, we may be able to come up with some alternative ways of approaching these health issues.
One of my things is radiation. And I've done some small research on that. That radiation is really destroying. Because we're already carbon beings. See, they don't. And I asked the doctor this. Watch, I asked her this. She's a diabetic specialist. Diabetic educator.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked. I said, she's been doing it for years. I said, does blood type have anything to do with like health problems like diabetes and health problems? She was like, oh no. And I'm looking at her in the back of my mind, looking at her like, and I'm supposed to take diabetic education from you?
Wow.
Now she knew all the, don't get it wrong, she knew all the basic stuff, and teach you how to use the meter and check your sugar and the carbohydrates, the carb, you know what I'm saying, and that, the stuff that they was training. But I'm asking you a specific question. Then I asked her, like, okay, well, what about us, melanated black folks? I mean, is there a difference? Medications. I mean, because they running us like one shot fits all, and we know damn well it don't work like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
We are carbon. We have more carbon than the average. So it don't take much for us. So we already eating the processed sugar. I'm gonna say it again. Processed sugar in the United States of America is allegedly the #1 drug. And it tremendously affects us as the copper beings.
Well, it could
100%
be
affects
also.
us.
It could be also. Sometimes some things are genetic. You have different genetic markers you're not aware of, and then with the sugars, what they're putting in the food, that's also something to
Mm-hmm.
look at. That's why I tell people go read medical journals on stuff like this, scientific medical journals, because that's how we had to study and learn in school. We couldn't just do a regular Google search, go on Mayo Clinic, Cleveland Clinic, we had to look through uh, medical journals because those studies would tell you, and it break it down by your race, your culture. Like I'll give y'all one thing. When I was working in the medical center as a charge nurse at one of the top hospitals in the state of in Houston here in the state of Texas, I was a charge nurse. Well, our floor was more of a research unit. We would get complicated cases that could not be resolved. And then people would fly from different countries, cities, states, all this to the hospitals, Methodist, Houston Methodist. And so we did a study on blood pressure medication. So during our study, what was discovered was if a doctor ever give you something called amlodipine or Norvasc is the trade name, amlodipine is a generic name. Well, they discovered that was knocking the kidney function out in people that look like me and you.
Mm.
And also another medicine that works better for us is like metoprolol when it comes to the heart blood pressure as well. But in the white collar copy paper people, we used to have to get them something called sotalol. So just learning that genetic testing, because I know when I got hurt on my job, my doctor did it on me. That's why the medication I was taking for my pain was making me so sick and affecting my liver and my kidneys and my stomach because my genetic makeup did not match with those medications. So he took me off a lot of that. So just doing some digging on your own, that'll help and go a long way and can kind of help extend your life. Like protonics, if a doctor ever put you on something, if you get acid reflux or GERD, GERD, do not take protonics. That knocks your kidney function out. It happened to my cousin's
What's that?
mother.
What's that supposed to share? Protonics.
It's for acid reflux or something called GERD.
I have GERD. I have to take some shit, so that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, so they'll try to give you something called, it's been around a long time, protonics.
I take something called, they don't call it protonics, but they call it
Omeprazole or Nexium.
Pantro something.
With a P?
With a P.
That may be the generic name for protonics.
Girl.
So anyway, that knocks the kidney function out. And I remember telling my cousin mother, do not do that because eventually, and guess what? Eventually it knocked her kidneys out. She ended up on dialysis. So and some of our people got to learn and listen too. We talk, we say stuff, but we don't do. It's what you do and your actions that count. You could talk all day. What are you doing to make yourself healthy?
That's
okay,
exactly
your kidneys not functioning
I'm
right.
taking that shit.
Yeah, that's the generic form of it.
I take pantoprazole.
Okay, well, protonics is the trade name.
Man.
But if you can look this up,
I'm glad I just ran out of it too. I took my lab pill, cause see, I lost my gallbladder.
Yeah, you need it for the reflux. That's right.
So I just learned how to just don't eat the bullshit that cause all the acid reflux.
There you go. Or you know what you can do? Try to remember Beano, or even charcoal, the charcoal pills, or Beano. That helps with acid reflux, but it's more of a natural.
Right.
Mustard. My big mom used to tell us that take a teaspoon of mustard.
Mustard or mustard pill.
Yeah,
right.
Or
Bacon powder.
Urban Matters Black Media Group. We are here for black folks, the real black folks.
That's right.
Wow.
Hey, good old fashioned bacon, like you said. Good old fashioned baking soda, man.
Baking powder.
I mean, baking powder. Yeah, baking powder. Warm water, though.
Baking powder. I tell you what,
warm
brother
water.
Juice, Start taking your magnesium pill every night. That helps with that too. In the hospital, patient's stomach upset, we used to give them milk or magnesia with indigestion, or you can just take a magnesium pill. It's gonna help the heart muscle and the muscles in the body, and it helps
Sure
the
do, because I used
reflux.
to take the magnesium
And
pill.
it'll
When I
help.
take the magnesium pill, man, I used to sleep so damn good. I was like, God
And you
damn,
gonna
boy, I
sleep
slept
like
You
good.
know,
a
relaxing the
baby.
muscles. Yeah,
You sleep like a baby.
yeah.
Right about
But
that.
I can give you, hold on, I can give you a drink that's gonna make you sleep like that too. And this is natural shit too.
Mm.
Cinnamon, ginger, lemon, a little bit of, like I say, agave or honey, you know, whichever sweetener you want to put in there.
I take
And a little
all
bit
that
of
shit anyway, Shaq. I take that shit
and a
every
little
day,
bit of
boy.
cayenne pepper. Mix it all together. Warm water. Your ass gonna be sleep. I tell you that right now. Your ass gonna be sleep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Yeah,
talking about,
but
man, I get
get you
good
some
so bad.
get you
I
some
get
aloe
good
vera
so
juice too, man.
bad. Mm-hmm.
You hear me? Some 100% aloe vera juice. It's gotta be 100%.
Right.
Everybody should
Gotta be
drink
100%.
probiotic. Take a probiotic
Yeah.
every day.
Wow. See there, y'all ain't getting this. Y'all ain't getting this from the fake media. That's why black media is important. That's why Urban Matters BMG is important, family. We got real life on the ground people that's giving you this fire information. Oh, hey. Hey, y'all can keep listening to all this boo boo stuff y'all been listening to. Let me see. I think we got somebody else coming into the building. But listen, let's go to the comment section. I think we got a few comments coming in, y'all. Man. Let's see. See if we got some comments coming in. Mr. Goodbye says zinc lycopene. He also shot the
Zinc.
kidneys to
Which
kidney
one? Which one he said?
zinc lycopene.
Well, so that when you talk about zinc, okay, so the doctor, may he rest his soul, Dr. Baxter Montgomery, that's what I learned from him. Actually, he taught me when I was a new nurse. I'm getting out of nursing school. So I learned from him, we can't take every type of zinc or every type of different
Mm-hmm.
vitamin. So the zinc glycinate, I know that work for our culture people. See, this is what I'm saying. You got to go back to Shaq said melanin, right? Some things don't
Mm-hmm.
work the same from everybody else. Our body
Mm-hmm.
doesn't absorb it. So like vitamin D, right? Vitamin D, we need vitamin D with K2. We need both.
Mm-hmm.
And then you need the emulsified vitamin D. The emulsified vitamin D is more thicker and
Mm-hmm.
absorbent than just the regular liquid vitamin D. But anyway, I don't want to keep,
But that's crazy,
interrupt your
Sister Cher.
show.
No,
Brother
no, no.
Jim,
You
we can
no.
just drop little things here and there. I'm
Like
just,
you can put all this in the comment section. So, like I told Shaq the other day, we can have this
yeah,
stuff
I
as a
may start
digital
making
footprint.
a list of stuff that fit us, that
Mm-hmm.
works for us.
Exactly. And when
That's
you said
crazy
that
when
zinc,
you said the vitamin D thing, because that's exactly like when I was going through my gallbladder issues. For some odd reason, I was vitamin D deficient, and they wanted to put me on these vitamin. I mean, they was giving me pharmacy prescribed vitamin D. Why is that? Why was that, Sister Chef?
Oh, yeah, they gonna give you a pill, the 50,000 unit pill you take every once a week,
Mm-hmm.
the big pill. Well, so we vitamin D deficient because we don't go outside anymore. We don't absorb the sun. When you talk about men with testosterone issues, now listen, I'm a woman. I know the men that work outside, get their hands dirty, they never had no problem getting it up.
you said it right there. I was gonna say it earlier. Those you think the men, the farmers, the
They
men that
work,
worked in the
they in that
soil,
sun,
they
they
getting them
sweating,
natural minerals. They getting
they
the
have
minerals.
no problem getting it up. They testosterone just fine. See, we getting away too from nature, and they want us away from nature.
Yeah, eating too many damn animals, man. Because like you said, everybody can't break some of them animals down, some of the animal stuff down. You got to, like you said, if you're gonna go back to what some of your ancestors was eating
My
before all this
my
prostate and all this
ancestors
stuff,
ate straight meat, Shaq. Straight meat eaters.
huh?
They had farms. They were meat eaters. Meat. I got a neighbor downstairs. He on a total meat diet. Ripped
Mm-hmm.
up, lean, helped his testosterone. Go look up that meat diet.
Yeah,
Helped a
Yeah,
Karen
lot
did.
of
I'm not fucking with that meat shit. I
issues.
can't do it. I
I
can't
mean,
do it
I
because
can't.
I had
No,
a lot
I
of health
can't
issues
do
fucking
it.
with that meat
Me,
shit. I
my
can't do it.
body. Yeah, I can't. I
I'm saying
can't do
everybody
it
can't do
because
it.
I don't like
Everybody
meat.
can't do it.
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah.
meat like that. But everybody, well, just go buy the book that tell you to eat for your blood type. Start
Yeah.
there. How about that? Let's start there.
Yeah. I mean, but like if you eating this stuff, see, this is the thing. If you eat in moderation and you working out, it's different. Like I said, you got most of those people eat and don't work out. So people we just eating fast food and processed shit and not even trying to work out. A lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because look at Derek Rose, and this could be a bad example. I mean, even Ocho, they were athletes, but them niggas say they was eating cheeseburgers and shit before the game and shit. Everybody can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Everybody
yeah.
can't do that.
The amount
You
of
know what I'm
food
saying?
Michael Phelps used to eat because they burn off so much
They
energy. So
burning it off though.
they have to have a certain amount of remember because you never want your body to go in ketosis, malnourishment where you exercising so much but you're not getting enough nutrients. That's why I tell
Enough
people
nutrients,
be
yeah.
careful on those vegetarian and vegan diets. Be careful. I took care of a lot of people in organ failure behind those, and they eventually died. The body needs protein. Sorry. You can eat all the plants you want. We don't know what we eating. They putting pesticides on this fruit. I'm talking about organic and store bought. You can't miss it in the
It's
meat, but the beans will give it to you.
See,
The meat
y'all.
yeah,
will
man,
give it
give it
to
to
you.
you.
The fish will give it
Listen,
to you.
Yeah.
right here,
The
y'all, at
seeds will give
Urban
it to you as
Matter.
much as seeds. Yeah.
You are hearing it live. We just segued into our next segment of Urban Matters Black Media Group, and we're going to be discussing, y'all hearing it live. These folks are telling you from experience that black health and everybody else health or American indigenous people have a totally different DNA. We have totally different. A lot of these medications are not designed for our DNA.
Right.
So we're going to have different reactions to them. We may have adverse reactions to a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Correct.
So
But
y'all
see,
listen. We're going to
yeah.
keep pushing it. Y'all go ahead. Shaq,
But
go ahead.
yeah, you're right. The concept is like to eat where you from because everybody can't eat where everybody from. I might not be can't eat the same stuff that Texans eat. I'm not necessarily originally from Texas. I've been here. My body had to get used to the type of stuff that they eat. You feel me? My people's from Mississippi. We from Mississippi and the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? Illinois. You know what I'm saying?
But what have we been eating? You have to ask yourself, what have you been eating? Like what have you been eating to get kind of where you are? We all have to think about that.
Yeah, a lot of lot of processed. It's a super ultra processed food. The takeout food that was supposed to be for like you said back in the day when we was growing up. That was a treat. Going out on the weekends was a treat. Going out on the weekends with your family, going to White Castles or some shit like that. You know, McDonald's. It became a mainstay for a lot of us. Like you said, as time went by. You know what I'm saying? Going to eating breakfast, morning, lunch, and dinner. Fast food, ultra processed food. You know what I'm saying? With all, like you said, all the sodium, the high levels of sodium in there, the high levels of potassium that's in there, which your body needs those sodium potassium on a more natural way. But if you eating super processed food like they like we were eating, well, I get up, I'm eating. You might go to Jack in the Box and might get you what? Hey, You get your breakfast. The hash brown.
I'm laughing at Mr. Goodbye, man. Mr. Goodbye. This boy here a clown.
What he saying? I can't see the comments. What he saying?
Can y'all see the comment section?
No, I can't see it. You can see it, though?
I say, right.
The kidneys don't recalibrate itself back to normal function. That he's right about that.
He say, right. I seen somebody eating dirt in Mississippi, literally.
Yeah, you see, Mississippi mud pies. Yeah, where you think you get that name from?
Right,
But that's minerals.
Somebody eating dirt.
You are eating raw minerals.
I know. That's why I'm laughing.
Why the people so healthy?
He's telling the truth. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they just call it Mississippi mud
I
pies.
don't know. Will we trust the dirt with all the chemicals and chemtrails they put in the sky now? I wouldn't trust eating no goddamn dirt.
I know, right? But I done ate plenty dirt.
No,
Listen,
sir, no, ma'am.
in
Not
my
with the
younger
chemicals
ages
they-
down here, boy, you ate some dirt in Florida. Trust me, you ate some dirt because we was outside, boy. We was outside
we
before
ate dirt,
outside being
yeah.
outside was cool.
Right, and your nails and that's why we didn't get sick as
good,
much.
yeah.
You're right.
Right.
We wasn't sick as much as these kids now. With that, now they saying the needles to the arm is making them sick. But when we gonna
Let me
start
drop
talking
one of my
about
corn dogs on the ground.
Huh?
Okay? Let me mess around, walk outside in the summertime, and I drop my corn dogs on the ground.
You got 5 seconds. You good.
Damn right.
Got 5 seconds.
Damn right.
Hey.
And see, you're building up their body is building up their immunity too, like you said. They don't even talk about that no more. Your body is getting exposed, so you're building up. You know what I'm saying? Different antibodies for different shit, and your body come across shit. You get poison ivy, you get all type of shit. You might get bit by a fucking bug or something.
And I got granddaughters, not to cut y'all, Rushat, and they come over to the house, right? First thing they want to do, I mean, it's 90 degrees out the door. They be like, Papa, Granddad, we want to go outside, this and that. So I go outside. I go to looking for them. Guess where they at? They done dug a damn hole, and they down in the damn hole in the backyard. I don't say nothing. I just walk it out. I say, you know what? They grandmama, they Gigi. You know, these new age grandmas, they don't like to be called grandma. They have to call her Gigi.
Gigi or Mimi. Yeah, I know.
They be like, she be like, baby, go get them. They all in that dirt. I say, man, let them damn baby get in that dirt. That's why they made
Putting their immune system up.
Yep.
My son used to always do that. My son stayed playing outside. My son ain't never really get sick like that. Still don't really get sick to this day. If you do, it lasts a little bit and he well. But he
I got
working to
snakes and
eat.
everything around my property. I got all kind of shit. And
Yeah,
they be
we
out there
do
playing
too.
with damn wildlife. I be like, you know what? I'm not gonna even get stressed out.
Yep.
I'm like, squirrels be out there. I got damn 2 dogs. The dogs, I know the dogs are gonna protect them, so I don't worry about
Yeah, the dogs they gonna protect them. Yeah, they all right. They want to be in nature. Shoot, that's what it say. Need to get rid of all them phones, social media, video games. That's why here in Texas, these kids can't use their cell phones in school no more. It's a law. It's a state law. That's why I told them parents, y'all can go y'all ghetto hood behind up there in Ekapu at this school over them phones. You going your ass to prison because that's a state law. That's a state law now. Getting back to educate. Let them kids go outside. Remember, we used to go sit outside and do our schoolwork.
Yep.
What's wrong with that?
Yep. Let them go outside, man. Chill. I be like, I say, all you finna do is be yelling at them all day. And I don't like people yelling at my grandbabies. I don't like that shit. They need to be communicated to. And I got them doing robots. They doing AI and everything. And when they want to go outside, I let them go outside. You know, I let them tap in with I'm talking about because, in Florida, you can dig in the ground probably like a half a foot and everything start getting wet. The water start bubbling out of the ground in Florida. So they be out there making damn sand castles and shit. I be like, go ahead, baby. I'll do y'all.
Oh, I see what they doing. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, they figured out that they ain't even got to go to the beach. Just go dig in the damn ground. And they can make their own sand castle.
He's smart.
You know what I'm saying? And see, that's also with the growth and development that's been lost over the years, where these, the single parents, they don't want to get the kids dirty. They don't want to play with no other kids. But you need to play with their peers so they can develop those social skills. Those, you know what I mean? They got to develop them social skills.
Correct.
You got the kid locked up in the damn house on the game. They ain't got no damn friends.
Nope.
So when you go out in the world, they socially awkward now. They don't even know how to
That's why
respond
they
to each other.
socially awkward. Yep.
Yeah, we used to be, man. Look here, we was in the neighborhood. We was blocks. I mean, we knew everybody in the neighborhood. Shit, you know what I'm saying? We get a sandlot game of baseball or kickball or softball or something. You know what I'm saying? Dodgeball. You don't see that like hardly no more. You don't see these kids getting around in the neighborhood and going kind of getting together in the neighborhood and kind of gathering themselves and just
Sure
figuring
don't.
it out. You know what I'm
Man, you
saying?
go
Putting
through
together,
some
figuring it
neighborhoods,
out.
and you'll swear to God, don't know kids living in the neighborhood, and they ass is everywhere. They
Mhm.
sleep in the house.
It's a good
Yeah.
point. It's a great point.
See, that was the whole plan to do, to make the kids socially awkward. You know what I mean? Because you got these adults on the social media, Daniel, just as much as the kids. So you see what I'm saying? It makes them socially awkward when they have to really interact and communicate. You know what I'm saying? So the communication skills is a certain way because of these phones and these electronic devices. And if you notice, they starting out, before these kids is even kindergartners. They starting off when their kids is 3 years old with the tablets. So
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
throw it right to her, right? Throw a tablet in the face when they.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, the parents don't want to parent. They just throw. I was telling my sister, my nephew 5. We was like, he don't need no cell phone, and look what happened with Roblox.
What is that? What is that game, Dawson?
The-
What is that game? Roblox. It's a game. What is it about? Because these kids be talking. What is that? It's a little
yeah,
game.
it's a game on there. Like they can build different characters, and they can all play in the same environment together, whether it's like what I want to say, whether they're battling or going to a party together. And so you can join, say if your niece at one location, your nephew at another location, they can all be on the same game together. But the thing is that these environments that they're building is full of pedophiles. So a guy reached out to my nephew and tried to come to the house. Well, this is why I was
Damn.
telling my brother and my sister, because I saw the lawsuit they got going against Roblox. Y'all can look that up too. And I've been telling every parent, hey, please don't have y'all kid on Roblox. They got pedophiles because they banned the boy account, and he had been approached several times that he got 6 pedophiles arrested. Roblox sent him a cease and desist letter and told them do not be and kicked him off the platform, do not be revealing the pedophiles. So yeah, the guy tried to come to my sister's house, was asked for the address. But I told my sister, we was kept saying he doesn't need a cell phone. He doesn't. But when parents don't want to be bothered with their kids and raise their kids, this is the imminent dangers you putting them in and your whole family. And then Fortnite too. They got it on Fortnite. Now Roblox coming with a dating app. Why are you putting a dating app on the kids' website game? This pedophilia stuff is real, y'all. But be careful because they'll try to use that a form of censorship and say, "Oh, we want the kids' safety." Like they paid, what is it in the UK, the Family Safety Act with the kids online, but that's a form of censorship for us. Watch how these people use situations like this to slowly take our rights away from us. No, why don't you sue the people who are on Roblox get off they? I mean, get rid of their platform if you got pedophiles on there. They don't care because they pedophiles. The owners probably pedophiles, right?
Correct.
That's true.
Or the lawmakers.
Yeah. So are we protecting our children? But you got the same parents, they'll spend money, $1,000 at a Beyonce concert, but won't go to school board meeting. It's the same.
Yeah, here we go right here. A Baton Rouge article. Louisiana sued the online gaming platform Roblox on Thursday, alleging that the wildly popular site has perpetuated an environment where sexual predators thrive, unite, hunt, and victimize kids. The lawsuit filed in the state by Louisiana Attorney General Liz Muriel alleges that Roblox has failed to implement effective safety measures to protect child users from adult predators. Due to Roblox's lack of safety protocols, it endangers the safety of the children of Louisiana, Morrell said in a news release. Roblox is overrun with harmful content and child predators because it prioritizes user growth, revenue, and profits over children's safety.
Correct. Because they have to buy Frank, I forgot to tell you, they have to buy some called Robux, Roblox bucks, like Fortnite was. So that's what they mean when they are thinking about profit over safety.
Also, they really got to spend extra money on the bucks, right?
Yes. I think it's Robux or Roblox books, something like this, similar to how it was with Fortnite. So that's why that statement was made: profit over safety. I forgot to add that.
Now, bro, Juice, look this up. Since we talking about this, because this is all in the realm of the same thing, and this is what this whole thing, the Skittle movement's about too. Look up MAP. You know what MAP stand for, don't you?
MAP.
MAP. You know what that stand for? Minor attracted persons. These grown ass people want to get a law saying that they are attracted to minors. MAP.
Oh, I seen some shit out of
Yeah,
California. They was trying to
Brother
pass some
Juice.
shit.
They just passed that bill in California with that pedophilia. Man, I don't know how
You know what I'm saying? Man, these people,
I see
bro.
why so many people fled California. It was a lot to do to their kids' safety, what they doing in these schools and letting these pedophiles. Because I think anal sex now won't be a felony. It's only gonna go down to a misdemeanor if somebody rape a kid anally. I think in California, if I'm not mistaken.
But your boy opened that door. Not to catch you, Dawson. Obama opened that door because
I'm done.
he opened that door up. The sodomy law. Because that was you know what I'm saying. This, yeah, he pretty much decriminalized sodomy.
He ushered in the gay stuff and then painted the White House, you know what I'm saying, the rainbow colors, and then he pushed that. So that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it don't make sense, you know what I'm saying, but I'm just saying. I see how they, man, these people is these sick people, man. But that's why when we talk about, crime and this and evil and this and that, let's not talk about the regular people. Let's talk about these people that are elite and that are supposed to be running the country. Let's start with them.
There you go.
To the bottom. we get there. We go when we get there. Other than that, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Other than that, let's keep our eyes on these people, man, because they're all in on it. You see what I'm saying?
Like when they asked that old boy, Charlie Kirk, did you see what the Senate, what they had passed not to release the Epstein file? Oh, look at this.
You need to share that. Did you share that with me, Sister Shelley?
I'm on my phone. Okay, let me see if I can find it on X. Okay.
You can still go to like my Facebook and you can still on your phone.
Yeah, I'll try to send it to you on Messenger.
You can put it in the chat section. See all the chats coming up right here?
If it don't knock me out. Okay.
Brother Goodbye still dropping some. So. What else group I say? He said, growing up in Highland Manor, we couldn't bring certain traits moving into Highland Point. Example, we couldn't throw grease outside across the field. You know how you throw that cooking grease?
Oh, yeah?
Boy, go on, take that thing out there in the woods, boy, and thump that thing out. Oh, I remember them, boy. I remember them billionaire days, boy. You'll hold the whole show. How we gonna cook some fresh chicken if you don't get rid of the old grease? Couldn't pour it down your drain because it'll clog up your drain.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Hey, did y'all see? I don't know if it's true or not. Did y'all see? You know, they be putting these AI little banners and stuff up. But did y'all see that they're supposed to be coming out with a, I guess, a remodeled or a remake of the Jeffersons? Did you see that banner up yet? Or that flyer up?
Yeah.
I think I saw a commercial about that, but I didn't get to see the whole thing.
Anthony Anderson. I think it will be Anthony Anderson and Regina King. They're supposed to be one of that. But I don't know if that's true.
Interesting.
The Negroes is gonna save Hollywood again. I told Dawson, I said these Negroes are gonna come running to try to save Hollywood. They're gonna be coming up all these so-called black shows and shit, TV shows, remakes and shit.
And those be hell like besides the remakes, you know what I mean, these shows that they be making be real stereotypical too, man. Really stereotypical. Just go straight narrative, you know what I mean? The narrative that these motherfuckers be, they go right with the narrative. You see them saying they go with the leftist, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't do the leftist conservative, but they go with the, you see what I'm saying, the LGBT and all the
Oh yeah, no, they're gonna have it in there. You know they're gonna have it in there. Come on.
It's corny. It's corny how they do that, man. But it's just conditioning. It's to condition younger people, audiences that watch. That's all it is. You see what I'm saying? It's just to brainwash you, man, and manipulate you to make it seem like that's cool to act like that and to be like that. And just like the music, all types of stuff, man, you know. But that's just the American way. The American way is built up off culture and criminality, man. So we just in this bad boy. We just in this bad boy. That's all. You know.
Absolutely.
You know, that's all it is, man. That's all I got. That's how I look at it. You see what I'm saying? You know, this is their establishment. You see what I'm saying? And it's still messed up. So that's on them. That's how I look at it. So, you know, everybody else is the scapegoat to what they can't do or what they didn't. You see what I'm saying? Or what basically the dysfunction and the corruption. Everybody else is the scapegoat. You know, everybody else is to blame. You see what I'm saying? Like I was telling Shaq earlier. The scapegoat in America is in certain cases the Muslims and black people. Straight up.
Yes, sir. Hey, well, look here, fellas. We're gonna wrap it up for tonight, man. Hey, I got y'all locked in and loaded. Make sure y'all hit that share button, man, and share this broadcast with your family. And we got all the links right here. Y'all know Urban Matters BMG is the home of facts and receipts. Y'all know this. And that's how we rock it. Remember that. Yes, sir. Peace and love. Peace and love, family.
Peace, peace.